And before the fun part, actually, I would like to just touch on some key GDG campaigns that we run throughout the year so you can know better. And then, like Naveen, Uttam told in the morning, like we are throwing campaigns at you. You don't have to have them all, like run the events for all, but still I wanted to just make you aware so you can, maybe next year you can think about it. And of course, like I would like to remind you that every chapter needs to be active, like with the requirement of having like at least one event per quarter. So those are the questions that I'm getting like every day. So maybe I can just, even while I'm going through the slides, I can just even just mention a little bit about the questions that I'm getting, and then getting some answers. And of course, I would like to just get questions afterwards. So first of all, I know that you're handling codes every day. So this is like you are doing so awesome job, and then this is really complicated for me, but I would like to just say that going to this website is not that complicated. So just so this is our community website you can go to. Like we have all the answers there. And if you cannot find it, like you can go to the mentors. You know them all right now, right? From now on, you know it. And then if they don't have the answer, which can be, it can be there, you can come to me. And then even for, like actually I forgot to mention, so we are splitting the committees with Gayatri. Maybe some of you know her already. So she's doing the cloud stuff. So she's responsible for the cloud chapters. I'm responsible for the regular chapters. So for example, some cloud chapters come to me sometimes, and I'm just handling just those questions to Gayatri because she's, responsible. So again, like you can come to me and you can go to Gayatri depending on your chapter type. So again, this has everything, but I will just go on with the other campaigns that we have on the website. So DevFest, International Women's Day, I extended, Cloud Next extended, Cloud Study Jams, and others. So these are the main campaigns that we run, like I guess throughout the year, most important ones, and I will explain the others, of course, as well. So I would like to start with DevFest. Uttam already just mentioned in the morning. So, but maybe I can mention a little bit more about DevFest. So like global season this year is September, October, November. And North America season is September only. So I know right now some of you are planning, and then like you are just filling out the forms, like lots of logistics over there. This is, I know it's a little bit tricky, but I would like to just remind some of the points that I have before. Maybe I can just have this description over here. So for example, I'm just getting some questions about what the format is about the DevFest, and then even like the hour, I just put it here, like to be considered at DevFest, your event should at least be at least 5 hours long. So yes, what about DevFest details? You need to fill out 2 forms. Okay, by the way, these are the common things for every campaign. So like you need to fill out a form for the registration part, and you need to fill out another form for sponsorship for North America. So this is really important because without money, it's a little bit hard to just run the events, because I know I used to be an organizer as well, so it's hard. So about DevFest, I wanted to just have this one as an example. So DevFest Florida this year. I don't know, Hendrix is here or someone from Florida. Yay, they're here. So DevFest can be like 20 people up to 1,500 people, like even more. So in Istanbul, where I come from, I'm proud to say this. We had like 1,500 people at our DevFest, which was like a huge success. And still, GDG Istanbul is still just doing those type of like big events, not only DevFest, but any other campaigns as well. So yeah, this is DevFest. And then International Women's Day. This is my favorite one, sorry. Yeah, so March and April. This year it was like around March and April, but this can depend on the year, of course, like from the global team. So like International Women's Day is in March, and then we celebrate this like as a big campaign to just have lots of women in tech, and even not women, minorities, everyone, and we welcome everyone. Like this is an inclusive event that we just point out, every year. So I know like Stacy and Rio just are the ones who maybe you can go to for those type of events that you want to host. They are WTM ambassadors, which we know already. But this is, a like great campaign that I really like about. Anyways, maybe I can just give some numbers. So last year for DevFest, we had over like 50 DevFest. This year, it's going there. With your help, it's going there, and we are just celebrating in North America, of course. And International Women's Day, it was great because we had like over 40 like events in North America. This is pretty awesome. And then just numbers are, I know, like nothing, but the feeling and then the photos that we see. Even Linda just sent me like lots of photos from her IWD and everything. So it was great to see all those like people gathering and then, talking about IWD and just women in tech. So I extended. So this is another campaign that we run during and then after I/O. What is extended? Like this is maybe you are familiar with already. So we have another version of Cloud Next. So I extended is are focused on like I/O talks, and then for those who cannot come, we are trying to have those events in your local areas. So you are running those events. And then we are trying to reach out to more developers, of course, with your help, and then like having some talks from the I/O, and then even like having some code labs you are doing with these type of events. We do have budget sponsorships, as you know already. So the only thing, just you need to go to the website and fill out the form. That's, I think, again, like it's not complicated, just go to the website and then fill out the forms. But again, there might be some complications about the forms sometimes, but again, we will figure out. Cloud Next Extended. So this was April, May, June this year. Gayatri was responsible. Maybe you already just had approved like lots of budgets, and then like we had great events for this campaign. So next year, let's see how it goes. I don't know like about the timeline because it depends on the next dates. But still, just wanted to make you aware what Cloud Next Extended is and how you can run it. Again, similar to I/O Extended, this is just bringing developers together just to give some ideas about Cloud Next Extended talks, and then having some code labs, hackathons, lots of things around it. Cloud Study Jams. This is, I know, a little bit tricky. We are getting so many questions with Gayatri about these Cloud Study Jams. So as Uttam had in his talk about with the Ron and Michi's video. So as you know, this is Code Lab and Hackathon events that you can run. So we had this in Q1 and Q2, but still you can run it. By the way, I would like to mention, you can run any event anytime. This is like your committee, you decide that. But the campaigns that we say, especially for the like budget sponsorships, these type of things, just we want to have the impact to show like how we are doing in specific time frames. So that's why we are just having those quarterly campaigns or you know, just like some time framed events campaigns. So I just forgot to click, but study jams are the committee run study groups for developers, of course, and we do have budget, so you can just talk to Gayatri about this. I know this is a detail, but again, like I wanted to just have the details for you here, so you can just follow up with any questions, and then we can just make you happy about these events. Various campaigns. We have 3 other campaigns that we have run like in the past, and these are just coming and going. It can just depend on the year, and then any other, like Utam mentioned that sometimes we are just being successful for the campaigns that we run, and we might be just killing those. But these are the ones we had really successful at, so we were really successful. TensorFlow Dev Summit viewing parties, it's already ended, but just you know, right now, like you are just having some thoughts, oh, there's a campaign about this one, there was. Kotlin Everywhere campaign, this is still running. So you have time to run this campaign till December, early December. So let me know if you need help with this one. This can be tied to DevFest, and just you can run it separately as well. Actions on Google campaign, this was a successful one again. Last year we had. This year we don't have this one, but let's see, maybe we will have in the future. So these are the various other campaigns that we have run. Of course, like we had many others, but just I wanted to include these here. Yeah, these are the GDG resources that I'm getting questions about. Yeah, and I wanted to just point out. Again, like one more time, website, and then NAGDG Slack, NAGDG mailing list, Slack. So I would like to point out one thing. I realized Slack is kind of, you are like, sorry? Can be. So we set up like this, actually. Maybe I can just tell the purpose of this. NAGDG mailing list is the one-way communication for our campaigns. So you can just have filters for your inbox, and then, you know, like it's coming from either me or Gayatri. Just you wouldn't miss any campaign or events announcements for the mailing list. And for Slack, it's a place that you just collaborate. You can, you don't have to have anyone's email. You can just go to Slack and then just try to contact them over there. Sometimes because I'm getting questions, okay, do you know this person's email? I'm just, okay, you can go to Slack. Like there's a place we just collaborate and then even have chat in the general place. So it's a great place to, you know, just exchange ideas. You can use general channel for everything, and we have a bunch of other channels under it, even regional ones. You can just join the regional ones. This is really important. And mentor communications. I know that mentors are doing some monthly hangouts. So please be aware of those and then try to join, because mentors, as you know, like are experienced GDG leads, and then they try to pass on their knowledge about GDG stuff. So this is really useful for you. If you can make it, that's perfect. And also we have another GDG general hangout that we run every other 2 months. So with us, like Naveen can be there, like Kyle is there, I'm there. And it's fun actually. We just get to know each other, and like the last WTM one was perfect. I like just having those calls. yeah, these are the GDG resources for North America. And again, as I said, you can talk to the mentors, you can come to me, but before, maybe you can go to the website and then come to me. That's why I just had this quote here. There's a way out of every box, a solution to every puzzle. It's just a matter of finding it. So yeah, that's it. So we will have so much fun in the happy hour, starting at 6. We have 3 minutes.